Welcome to Spiritual Court. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. Come on in. It's 4:44 on the clock. Look at that. That's amazing. That's a good time to be here in Spiritual Court. You could be anywhere, but you decided to be here. For that, I am eternally grateful. May the Most High keep you. May you absolutely tap into your intuition by way of making your own decision to discern the energies that are fluid. These are general messages, right? This could be your story. This could be somebody else's story. I absolutely am asking for current, present, real-time messages by way of cosmic foresight. What exactly does that mean? Well, if you watch enough readings in tarot and you're an avid tarot watcher, 9 times out of 10, most people pull from the past, the present, or the future. I really love pulling more from the present energy and the future because it kind of shows me what's to come, the alternate routes, the possibilities. There's so many different possibilities. Why are there so many different possibilities? Because the decisions that you make today absolutely will determine the next outcome as you co-create with Source. That's the purpose really for readings, right? To warn you, to let you know what's going on, immediate concerns. What can you expect within the next 24 to 48 hours? And hopefully you can change some form of a dynamic. If there's something that somebody is doing to plan you any ill will or harm, or plan for you to be in any states of ill will or harm, God forbid, then you kind of know how to protect yourself, right? So take from these readings what you need to by way of truth and clarity. If you're really tapped in and you're just here for shits and giggles, maybe for more truth and clarity. Sometimes you need a different perspective, right? Somebody like myself here in Spiritual Court, I am a neutral party. Although sometimes in these readings, I could come off like I'm on one side and or the other. I have to always be unbiased. I do my best to, with the exception of when I request for a commercial break. A commercial break is a break in the middle of the reading. For those of you that are returning, you already know. For those of you that are new, you will find out soon enough what a commercial break is. Nevertheless, congratulations. We've all been sworn in here in Spiritual Court by way of your energy, by way of how you feel. Be it good, bad, or indifferent. Take these energies as they resonate. Show us current energy. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Show us what the deal is. A Buddhist energy, Zen energy. Okay, so a lot of you are in this meditative energy. You could be praying. You could be, in that big head Buddha energy, happy, joy, peace, love, luck, all the good things that life has to offer. Somebody is really watching you as you are unbothered. I felt that so intensely as this card comes up here in the reverse. This says, surrounded by all evil. So while you're in this Zen state, this is in the reverse, I feel like somebody's demons got backed up and somebody's watching you just be grounded and at peace. And I heard a legion of demons, okay? So listen, before I got here today, or at least to this reading, I had gone to the gym, right? So I'm coming back and I see about 11 or 12 birds flying in what appears to be a confused state, all right? What does that mean? Normally birds are like fish. They kind of go where the other birds are going, or they go with the wind, if you will, right? They'll fall into suit. These birds were all over the place. And you know that the fowls of the sky represent prophecy by way of messengers, sometimes from the underworld, sometimes from the spirit realm, sometimes as ancestors. These were really big birds. Sade was confused. So somebody sent you possibly some type of demonic attack, and now the demons are confused. They can't locate you. They can't energetically read your signature because you're too ascended. You're not in the negative, energies, right? So negative energies have to attach to negative energies, which is why the enemy works so hard to bring you down to a low vibration like the one that they're in when they're casting the spell. But if you're in this Buddhist energy, you're in this healing energy, you're in this alignment energy, it ain't too much that can come for you. And if it shows up, it's got to turn around and go back to wherever it's come from. I just heard it bounced off of you. I know that's right. I think I might claim this reading for myself. Surrounded by all evil, 4 sides. So this could have been evil eyes. Somebody could have been sending you something from north, south, east, and west. you know, hoping that at some point they would get some form of an opening, okay, to penetrate your sphincter, your sphere of Buddhist Zen energy. That shit backfired so bad, man, for this person, whoever they are. They may not survive surrounded by all evil. Give me current energy right now. This person wanted to stop you from praying. I just heard help in the reverse. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to be able to verbalize your prayers or affirmations, or just really block you in general. Whatever it is that you do in order to get in alignment with your life to clear up energy. This person, help in the reverse. So they didn't want you to have any help. Surrounded by all evil came out in the reverse, so it backfired. So all these demons returned to this person. Now help is in the reverse. They didn't want you to have any help, so the universe is saying it's only fair that they don't get any help. Child, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Meanwhile, you've ascended. You're in a whole ascended pose, position. Child, I can't make this up. Come on in then, Divine Collective. Open up this door on this person. We don't even need to know the past. I just feel like this is somebody that kept trying to do something to you. I mean, I feel like we're stating the obvious. They were relentless. They were diabolical. They were obsessed with your energy, attaching to your energy is what I just heard. Help in the reverse, okay? Somebody didn't want you to be able to cry out for help. Somebody wanted you to suffer in silence, okay? But now they're surrounded by all evil, because I'm telling you, those birds, in my opinion, the energy that I picked up intuitively were spirits, okay? This could have been monitoring spirits. Somebody could, again, try to send you a legion of demons, a legion upon a legion, okay? I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like they're up the creek without a paddle. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, please keep my heart chakra clean, you know, in alignment as I channel this energy for the Divine Collective. I pray that this reading helps somebody kind of fill in the blanks and get a better understanding of what was absolutely happening, because I feel like sometimes it's just good to know, even though you can't do anything with it, right? You've already ascended. Sometimes it's just good to know the details. What happened? Somebody didn't want you to get help. Clarify this person. Give me current energy. Show me this person. Yeah, divine intervention. Somebody was trying to hold you back, shut you up, okay? Because when I think about the Ace of Wands, I think about communication to the divine. I think about prayers. Four of Pentacles, they could have tried to shut your mouth, seal your mouth, bridle your tongue so that you couldn't speak, okay? Ace of Wands is like speaking to the divine, calling judgment, praying, calling on your ancestors, calling on your angels. Ace of Wands is like a direct connection. Somebody wanted to hold you back from being connected to source. Okay, so that you wouldn't see what it was that they were doing. They wanted to blind you. Somebody wanted to blind you. Okay, Four of Pentacles like hold you back from your divine connection. Clarify this person. What happened? Yeah, your gifts. Ten of Pentacles to stop you from using your gifts. This person was jealous, evil eyeing you. Yeah, look. This person wanted you caged, wanted you stopped, wanted you trapped. Feeling like a helpless victim, I just heard. Not able to ask for help. Five of Cups, sad and depressed. Feeling as though all hope is gone. And I just heard the jokes on them. Damn. Give me current energy. This is the energy that backfired. They're trapped and bound. Your ancestors showed up. You stood your ground. You never gave up. You tapped in so you didn't have to tap out. Child, somebody just wouldn't stop. I feel like this is like a long overdue ass whooping. The number 10 is here, 4 is here, 5 is here. It could have been for the last 24 years, 28 years, 15 years. Like something's been going on a long time. I feel like this person can't find help now. Look, this all backfired. They were sending you some type of suicide spell, some type of delusional magic. They wanted you to go crazy, to feel trapped. This person thought this was funny. It backfired. This is their current energy. So this is the energy that was originally sent to you. Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords to keep you in this illusion so that you couldn't use your spiritual gifts. Seven of Cups, the illusion's been shattered. Oh my God. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is backfired. This is their energy now. So they're now in the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Mental distress, turmoil, loss, suffering, and silence. The illusions have been shattered. Eight of Swords, they're bound to whatever this energy is. It has to go back to them. It's inevitable, I just heard. And the Five of Cups, suffering from depression. This person was projecting a lot of nasty energy onto you. Who is this person? Yeah, somebody that can't move forward now. Somebody that's stuck. This could have been somebody that was holding a grudge of some sort. Because the chariot represents like the inability to move forward or to let go of something. Very, very stubborn, bullheaded energy. You know, it's given like Taurus energy, like a karmic Taurus. Because I'm just getting bullheaded, stubborn. You know, Capricorn in the reverse can be stubborn, like unhealthy stubbornness. You know, there's some things you got to stand your ground on, right? Like being stubborn about your gifts, like, bitch, I'm not backing down. That's a good stubbornness. But somebody was diabolically stubborn, not giving up on trying to block you, stop you from your life, your destiny. Look at you, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands. They was trying to hold you back. Somebody can't hold you back no more. Now they feel held back. Now they're surrounded by all evil. Okay. When I saw those birds, I was like, ooh, somebody's spell work is like confused. Somebody's sitting up like, what? It's 4:55 on the clock. 4:55 on the clock. Something has to be made clear, balanced by the universe. Somebody's spirits are confused. I had to pull the energy from the fowls in the sky. Somebody could be thinking, how could this be? I feel like this person has been quite successful up until now. All right, playing in people's energy and never getting exposed or found out. Surprise, surprise, you know? Surprise, surprise. Yeah, look at this. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Why is the King of Pentacles there? Yeah, who is this person? Nine of Swords energy in the reverse. This could have been a karmic friend or somebody from the past or something like that. I don't know who this person is. They're coming up in a masculine energy, but you know, a he could be a she could be a he. This person speaks recklessly about you. Something from the past. They're holding a grudge. Because the chariot in the reverse is like somebody holding on to like 20 years worth of grudges and shit. This could be what they like to consider a red witch, you know? I don't know if y'all know the difference between a red witch, a white witch, and a black witch. You know, red witches stay on red. If it was 30 years ago, they still mad. If it was 50 years ago, they're not going to be happy until they unalive you. That's what a red witch is. They never heal. They never let it go. Okay, so you got the King of Pentacles. Somebody could be an earth sign, air sign. Somebody could be a May, Taurus, Gemini. Somebody's birthday could be in May or September or January. Clarify? This person could be getting news about their health. Something's backfired. This is a dark ass witch. This is a dark ass, nasty ass witch. Somebody had routine spell work. Get up, brush your teeth, do spell work. Go to bed, do spell work. Get up, eat some lunch, do spell work for a really long time. Like a long time. Something could have been going on for like, damn, 20 something years. What the hell is this? You got the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. They're getting news about their health. Okay, currently. Clarify the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. I feel like this person's unalived a lot of people. Clarify the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yeah. Something's coming up here in the near future with the Three of Wands. They could be trying to tap in right now to see who's seeing. Show me this person. Yeah, they feel defeated. There's some news coming up here in the near future about their health. Okay, they could have sent you health concerns, or they wanted you, somebody wanted you down and out, like whatever it was going to take to hold you back. But the biggest issue was, the goal really was for you to suffer in silence, for you to never get your words out, for you to never be able to speak into the atmosphere what it was that you wanted, or pray, or like diabolical. You know, once the enemy can shut your mouth, okay, they want you to feel away. Physically, mentally, and then you start to speak things like, what is that? Okay, what is this? And you don't realize you're really helping them out by way of how you're speaking over your life. Somebody wanted to bridle your tongue, bridle your mouth, to stop you from speaking to source, to stop you from using your spiritual gifts. This person came straight for your crown, for your mind. Big snake energy, big python energy, big slowly trying to take you out energy. They're angry about something from the past. I don't even think they remember what they're mad about at this point. You got the Five of Swords. This person feels defeated by you. Three of Wands. They're trying to see right now. Yeah, look. This is about power. So they wanted your power. They wanted your strength. Because Five of Swords is like... Five of Swords can also be seen as like trying to win no matter what. Like even in a defeated battle, just trying to win. Okay? So you got the Five of Swords. You got strength. Yeah, this person wanted your power, wanted your gift. What's the grudge that they were holding from the past? I don't know, but it's over. Something is over. This could have been a friendship that ended, relationship that ended. Whatever it is with the world, child, they still mad about it. Somebody can't move forward. The Chariot's in the reverse. They could move forward, and they were mad because you moved forward. Somebody's holding a deep-seated grudge, and it's like to their own detriment. It's causing bad health. Clarify? Yeah. This person's fallen from grace. They've lost all hope. The Star in the reverse is like, you know, a lot backfired here. Somebody wanted your crown. They lost all hope. Interesting. Clarify, show me what I need to see. Knight of Wands, because you move forward. The Knight of Wands, this could have been somebody that you've known since you were younger. I'm getting more like teenager energy into adulthood, or maybe, you know how you know people from your teenage years, you know, you went to high school with them or elementary, and then, you know, you just kind of, you know, you don't talk as much, but it's okay. Somebody was holding and harboring some type of grudge against you, and I feel like they were the ones that were really suffering in silence in this victim's mentality with the Eight of Swords, like very self-absorbed, me, and I feel like the fact that you are in the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands energy, somebody kept doing something in the shadows trying to hold you back, like really trying to hold you back. Strength and the Knight of Wands. This person doesn't like the way that you keep recovering and transmuting something. Why is the Star in the reverse for this person? Yeah, they're stressed out. This could be a transition. Somebody's getting bad news about their health. So they could have been, I don't know, they did all kinds of stuff to you. This is just like their time is up. It's time for them to, you know, pay the Pied Piper. It's time for them to pay up, period. They're going to pay with their life. It's clear. This is too much, too long, too many years, too much stuff. Like, it's over. This is why they're in the Ten of Wands with the Star in the reverse. So they wanted you to feel helpless, to suffer in silence, and now the universe is seeing fit that they suffer in silence, that they're not able to get help. Help in the reverse. Clarify what's going on. Yeah, I can't make it up. Big Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. This person could be married. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting a husband and a wife. This person could be married. Okay. Clarify this person. Married but empty. Two of Swords in the reverse. Confused. Married but not happy. Indecisive. Maybe they feel like being married was a bad decision. But somebody's absolutely married. Who is this person? Because it's giving husband and wife. Yeah, look. They're hiding the fact that they really wanted to walk away. So instead of walking away, they just decided to throw spell work at you because you're happy and they feel abandoned by you. They feel hurt. Okay? They really want to walk away from this bad marriage. This is somebody who is not having a good life, you know? Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This could be two very financially stable people. You know, on the surface, it looks really good, but they're not happy. The Moon. They're hiding the fact that they really want to walk away. And they feel abandoned by you. What is the significance here? Show me the Chosen One. Yeah, look, you keep transmuting something. You keep overcoming something. Like, what's the Moon and the Eight of Cups? They feel abandoned by you. Yeah, the fact that you just went on. You could be single and self-sufficient. You could be married. I don't know. Whatever this is. They just feel like you just keep transmuting things. And this is somebody who can't get over things. Like, it's interesting. It's almost debilitating. It's huge arrested development. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. This is usually really grounded people, very financially stable. Somebody could have like a degree, their masters, but it's like emotionally, they can't rationalize letting something go. Because I think they're angry with their own life and how it turned out. So they project that onto you. Clarify this, Queen. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I feel. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Their husband could possibly be cheating. Somebody stayed for the image, my husband, and they're not happy. The moon is hiding beneath the surface. But here you are in this independent energy, okay? And they just feel like you moved on, you left them behind. Yeah, death. You put an end to something. Somebody also feels like you've changed. You turned into somebody that they can't connect with. Big energy. Clarify. My candles are dancing. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. Death in the reverse. Child, whatever this is, I feel like somebody's married. I feel like they're still showing up to their marriage. I feel like if you see this person online, you're like, oh my God, they're still together. No, this husband or her, she could be cheating, he could be cheating. The lover's in the reverse. It's a whole bunch of infidelity here, death. There's endings. This person could have unalived all the people that her husband cheated with or whatever the hell they into. Clarify the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers in the reverse and death. This person, this is a witch that you don't want to cross. I'm going to keep it real with you. Let's just keep it real. This is a red witch. I haven't seen a red witch in a really long time. I knew a few. They don't never let go. They stop. They do spell work for 10 years. You be like, bitch, what? I have moved and transitioned and moved to a whole other state. They never forget. They never stop. They do it every day, routinely. You are a part of their life according to them. And it's the saddest thing to watch because really they will do anything to win at all costs. And they get so scrambled and the lines of communication by way of what's decent and in order spiritually get crossed. They just get caught up into seeing the end, be the end. And then the end never happens. And then 10 years turns into 20 years. And then 20 years turns into 30 years. And they got a whole life of some bullshit because they refuse to heal or let something go. It's okay. Yeah, this person could have unalived. If this husband cheated with the Three of Pentacles or they cheated, they unaliving this person's lovers and all kind of stuff. Clarify? But it's not satisfying. Yeah, listen, I can't make this up. To make this person love them, King of Cups energy, this person could have tried to attack your unions as well. This person is just jealous of your joy, your abundance. Somebody has abundance. I'm going to be honest. Somebody got some money. They could travel. Like I'm getting a Queen and King of Pentacles. Somebody that's got their money together. But they're not happy. Money can't buy me love type energy. Money can't buy you love. And somebody cheating every chance they get. Lord have mercy. Somebody is cheating every chance they get. This man is a liar. She's lying. He's lying. I feel like it's him. Because I feel like whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, she's even coming up as a King of Pentacles. There could be something very controlling about her. This is a broken-hearted woman who lashes out now at everybody that has pissed her off. She wants to make everybody pay. She's got a lot of bodies in the graveyard. This person has unalived quite a few people. I feel like they've pretty much taken out everybody with the exception of you. Clarify death and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I can't make it up. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Wicked. Wicked, 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 witch. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person could, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Clarify? Yeah. Nine of Wands. Toil and labor. Child, what they got going on here? Somebody is constantly doing magic around the doggone clock. Child, does this person have a life outside of this? I feel like life is not satisfying unless they feel like other people are feeling their pain or suffering like them. At the same time, they don't have the courage to leave this relationship that's making them suffer. Toil and labor, Eight of Pentacles. Child, I can't make it up. The Nine of Wands. Commercial doggone break. Who the hell is this raggedy ass red witch? This person is diabolical. Like in every aspect of diabolicalness, this is what this person, somebody is crazy. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse. They could have gotten wounded by something that they sent out. Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Like somebody is off the chain. Yeah, they got caught by the ethers. Somebody got caught by the spirit world. Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Who the hell are these people? This person could have a practitioner. Who are these people? These could be other witches. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Who are these people, Holy Spirit? Yeah, these are other people that they took down. It's like this man has dated other witches. What the hell? Whoever the husband is, he's cheated, but he's cheated with other witches. Okay? He's been caught. I feel like this Queen of Swords is this Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords in the reverse, big air, earth energy. Yeah, their birthday's either in May, September, or January. Could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Air and earth. Then you got this King of Wands. This is a really good looking guy. Somebody's absolutely married to this person with the Four of Wands. They're twin, they're soulmate. This is how they see it. Queen of Wands in the reverse could be somebody also that has been just diabolical. This person could have been having a long-lasting affair on the side with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, with somebody very promiscuous. The Lovers in the reverse. This person has taken down all this person's lovers. Oh my God. And they just didn't think that was enough. That wasn't satisfying enough. Because the death is here. Somebody been taking a whole bunch of people to the graveyard. They didn't think that was enough, and so they wanted to attack you. You was the one not to mess with. Sun in the reverse, this person is depressed. They know their time is up. This witch is going to lose her life. She's about to get news, if she hasn't already, about her health with the Four of Swords. And I feel like in a blaze of anger, even if she's already gotten bad news about her health, she's still going out, like going off. It's 5:11 on the clock. Somebody's birthday could be May 11th or somewhere around there, May 8th, May 9th. I don't know. I'm getting Taurus energy, okay? Just because I heard Taurus, not for any other reason. Karmic Taurus. You got the Sun in the reverse. This person is depressed, sad, because you figured something out. You're the only one that's been able to kind of like, I can't even see you came up against this person. I see you in this Buddhist energy, Zen energy, healer energy. You're a healer. Because I'm not getting a connection. I don't feel like, you know, this person's husband was with you or something. Like, I just feel like this is somebody that you've known, and they're angry because with all that they've attained, wealth, marriage, look, this person could have children, whatever the case, it has never been satisfying. It seems as though the only thing that's satisfying this person is taking out everybody, and they've taken out everybody. So now what? And they're obsessed with the fact that they can't take you out. So now somebody's like, oh, well, they ain't got nothing to lose, so why not? Clarify this person. Yeah, somebody's like, they don't have nothing to lose, so why not? Nine of Cups in the reverse. Still trying to get their wishes fulfilled, to no avail. Bad health, not able to move forward. Nine of Swords in the reverse. They could be going through some type of mental attack. This person loves to attack the mind. Since suicide spirits, crazy spirits, depression spells, mental entrapment energy, something to make you feel confined, lost, like, you know, like all of this, it's backfired. After a really long time, man, this person's, when death came up, this person has taken, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse, oh my God. This person could have just took out random lovers. Like, bitch, you're so happy, I'm going to teach you. Like, they could just see a happy woman with a husband, and they taking out random people. Maybe people they know, people they don't know. Somebody was enjoying watching people suffer. This was their only form of sad satisfaction. Unfortunately, sad to say that this was the only thing that was satisfying this person. And this could have been people closest to this person. You know, this is this kind of person. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. I can't make this up. It's over for this person. This is going to be a huge death. So many people are going to feel relieved. Have you ever seen somebody die that was so diabolical that everybody is like, oh, you heard, you know, such and such passed away. You're like, oh, thank God. Like that type of energy. This is the energy I'm getting. This person is a monster. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, there are no second chances. It's over. They've taken a lot of people out, y'all. They've stopped a lot of destinies. They've stopped a lot of beautiful relationships. Child. Let me pull from the Kipperish on this person. Lord have mercy. Whew. And they're really pissed because you're in this Buddhist energy. If this person sent you sickness and death, you just transmuted it. Look. Two of Pentacles, and you kept going. And somebody's like, what? Like, somebody's ass is on red. Somebody's like, what? Everybody that I want dead will die. Like, very dramatic. Like, bitch, get a clue, man. Or don't, because I feel like your days are numbered, honey. This person is getting news about their health. There's some type of ending coming. They know it. They know the end is near. With strength, I feel like at some point, they knew they couldn't take you down. You're coming out as the strongest person to ever come up against this person. They could have been using a djinn. Somebody could have been using something, but whatever it is, hell, the djinn is scared of you. Didn't I tell you that the big falcons in the sky was confused? Somebody could have sent 11 jinns towards you. Child, and birds was like, oh my God, which way do we go? Child, the monitoring spirits was confused. I said, oh, I looked up at the sky as I was coming back from getting my shot of cappuccino with a little bit of espresso. I was like, somebody's spell work is confused. That's crazy. 5:16 on the clock. Somebody's birthday's in May. I keep feeling like the time on the clock is significant. Okay. Close any doors of anybody that's trying to send us any nasty ass energy, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you. Let that shit just bounce off and reflect back to them. Whoever this is, they deserve to get something back that they sent out. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous energy. Yeah, look. You're coming up as the high priestess of sweetheart. Somebody minding their business. You're some type of spiritualist. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You understand the parts of the body. You understand, or you understand, excuse me. You understand inner healing. You understand the chambers of the heart, is what I just heard. You have a very clear conscience. I'm getting nice white light around this beautiful energy. Isn't that nice? I love it. I love channeling energy like that. I'm getting white light. I'm getting somebody that understands how to take light and like dispel some shit. Because you got the jinns and the demons scared. I feel like somebody's looking at their jinn and their demon like, go, kill. And the jinn is like, like, somebody can't command these spirits to do what it is that they've always commanded them to do. This person anticipated that you were going to be unalive, and they're really angry. Look, entity attachment. They tried to attach an entity to you. I can't make this up, to try to make you go crazy. Entity attachment to a sweetheart. You still coming up as a sweetheart? Now the entity is about to attach to that ass, or they could have an entity attachment. Who knows? Maybe the husband put an entity attachment on them. He out cheating with everybody. There was lovers in the reverse and 3 of Pentacles. Child, somebody can't get enough sex. At some point, I feel like she was just like, whatever, just don't come home. Like, what? Oh, do it for the children. Do it for the money. Don't do it. This person's being tormented. They're jealous because you're single, sexy, and sufficient. And because of your divinity, because of how protected you are. I can't make it up. Divinity, single, sexy, and sufficient. You could be some type of reader. You could do some form of divination. You could have found this out by way of flipping some cards or just talking to your higher self. 1990 could be significant. 1992 could be significant. And 1970 could be significant. Take it as it resonates. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, look. Somebody wanted you to suffer in silence abuse. Okay? 54 could be significant. 45 could be significant. 1984 could be significant. The ancestors showed up. Abandonment. I told you, this person has issues moving forward. It's like whatever they came into this world or into this life to learn, they did not learn it. They did not get it. I feel like this person has, like, somebody's holding a lot of resentment. They're even mad at the people that are still, like, somebody's angry with the people that they unalive. They're still mad. They're mad at the people that are dead. Like, damn. Like, big red witch energy. Red witches stay on red. Even if you think like you could be nice to them, and no, nothing can appease them, nothing can satisfy them. Death doesn't even satisfy them. They're empty. This person absolutely could have some form of an entity attachment. It's given empty. It's given insatiable thirst. Okay, for something really dark. Abandonment and abuse. Okay, so this person suffers from some form of abandonment and abuse. Is this man abusing her? Clarify. Manifestation. Endings. He could be doing something to her as well to make her like this. Maybe this is why she's like this. Manifestations and endings. Like, this could be somebody that doesn't want things to end with her but keeps her bound, and she feels like it's a form of abuse. But it's like abandoning her is abuse. Cheating on her is a form of abuse. But then he keeps her bound. This could be somebody that believes in the sanctity of marriage. Like, they don't believe in divorce, but they cheating left and right. Like, we're married, we're going to stay married. And you're like, bitch, how many women out here are, you know, how many women's rings are you wearing? If you know what I mean. You putting your thing in a whole bunch of rings. Ring around the rosy ass. Order in the court. I damn near got triggered. Like, what's going on? Yeah, surprise. What's the surprise? He could come in surprising this person. This is a form of psychological abuse. She's being tormented. Not to say that there's any reason that she should have been sending you death magic or unaliving people. I feel like that's the only thing she feel like she good at. I'm sad to say. 5:21 on the clock. I feel like she feels that's the only thing she's good at. What's the surprise? High honor. This man is being held in high honor. He could be a man of great status, a businessman. He is a king of pentacles. Maybe she likes the image. Maybe she likes being with a man of high honor. Something about manifestations. She likes the life. She likes the stability, but it's not satisfying her soul. It seems like the only thing that's satisfying her is hurting people. But abandonment and abuse. It's like somebody's suffering in silence, though. Damn. Holy Spirit, show me what I need to see. Blocked. This person's blocked from your energy. No access. Clarify blocked. Yeah. This person could be getting a divorce. They could have, it's a lot going on. Because I feel like whatever this entity is, whatever this is, she needed to be delivered from it. But it looks like she's in bad health. Resentment. Legal issues. This could be a divorce. Achievement in the reverse. This person wasn't able to achieve the goal of maybe hurting you. This person's blocked. Clarify. The chosen one. Yeah, look, this person's obsessed with you. They were trying to bind themselves to you, doing psychological, like, magic over you to make you feel crazy, obsessed, illusions, blocked. Look at all this weird-ass energy. Obsession. Look at the smile on her face. Somebody was enjoying when they thought that you were suffering to bind themselves to you in bondage, confusion, illusions. Hell, this is maybe what this husband is doing. Show me the husband. Yeah, he could travel for work a lot. He could travel a lot. Child, he got a woman in every state, every city. This person could absolutely be in the military. Travel. Maybe he travels for work. He's manifesting that she can't leave him, though. he's giving me like a little bit of slight of a warlock energy. He could have attached an entity to her to keep her stuck in the past, because endings are in the reverse. She's just stuck in the past. Abuse. Clarify abuse and abandonment. Yeah, it's like he plays mind games with her. It's like he leaves her and he goes to work, he travels, whatever, and she's left feeling a certain way, and then he comes back being enamored with her with the surprise after being away and cheating. This is somebody who cheats a lot. This mofo is comfortable. You hear me? All right, kisses his wife, he gone, and he cheating comfortable. He's not losing no sleep. Somebody's comfortable. Somebody's been married to somebody for a while. What's the legal issue? What's the legal situation? Community. Child, I can't make this up. Ooh, wait. What's the legal situation in community? That could be community property. Something about change. Something in her could change. What's going on? I feel like it's the fact that she's getting this bad news. Okay. He could have had her under a love spell. He could have had her under some type of love spell. Because endings, to get her not to walk away, and she could be coming out of that, but she's getting bad news about her health, destruction. Whew, Lord have mercy. What the hell is going on? This is a rich guy. Somebody's got a shitload of money. So this is what's been keeping her. This person could even say to her, like, you got a good life. I give you money. You have everything that you want. You have a life that people would die for, but she's not happy. He could have put a love spell on her, some type of entity, but she out here killing people, unaliving people. It's almost like he knows and he don't give a damn. This keeps her busy while he's away. This little boy, this rich guy with all this money is gonna play. Somebody got a whole bunch of lovers, and then she's unaliving all the lovers. Child, how many people have you unalived here? Voodoo, I can't make it up. I can't make this up. Are they doing magic together, child? Is he doing magic on her and she's doing magic on other people? What is going on? What is going on? I feel like this keeps her busy. Like, bitch, killing people is not a hobby. You're responsible for that. You gotta pay for that. Those same spirits are gonna meet you. Yeah, look, justice and the lovers. This person could have tried to file for divorce and couldn't leave his ass or something. Strength. Trying to find the strength and the power? What the hell is going on? Are they doing spell work together, spirit? Page of Cups in the reverse. Are they doing spell work together? Queen of Swords. No, he's only doing it on her. Or she could be doing it on him. Clarify Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups. What the hell is going on? He could have been blocking her intuition. Yep, Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. He could have been blocking her intuition from seeing the truth. Nine of Wands, now she's wounded. Clarify Voodoo. Yeah, the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Voodoo, somebody's doing spell work. In a marriage, but I'm getting Taurus energy. I felt Taurus energy, May energy, Queen of Swords energy, Gemini energy, karmic though. What in the world? Clarify. Knight of Pentacles energy. This person could have gave her something to keep her stuck. He's got a monitoring spirit stuck to her. This person travels for work with the travel card. He's got a monitoring spirit stuck to her. He's aware of what she's doing. The Lovers. This is a binding spell. This is a love spell, but it's driving her crazy because she could possibly feel him sleeping with other people. TMI, right? Like they bound real deep type energy. Like if she try to leave him, it's a wrap, but she really inside wants to go. Oh, you got to be careful who you tie up with, honey, because he's somewhere having sex with anything that moves. This is somebody with a very high sexual appetite is what I'm getting, because of the love spell energy. He could have love spells on a whole bunch of people, but he only dates like other witches, and then she's like unaliving them. It's some sick and twisted little thing they got going on here. He's got monitoring spirits on her. The Hangman, something to keep her stuck. Page of Cups in the reverse to block her intuition of what he's doing, to keep her stuck in this marriage. Lord have mercy. He could have children with her. I feel like this is the kind of person that gets somebody pregnant every time that they think they're going to leave. This person gets somebody pregnant. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Something backfired though. Something backfired. Oh yeah, it's his ass. Who child? You talk about breaking this down to its very last compound. See how it sounds a little rational? This shit is irrational. What is this? Does it like he's the one behind it all? 10 of Swords, look. And the 8 of Swords in the reverse. It's like he's controlling her, working through her, using her. It's like a do as I say doll. Yeah. It's getting exposed. She's got to leave something alone. It's like the reason why I think she was attacking you, whoever you are in this Zen state, is because you're kind of a single, self-sufficient, and she's like, your life is like, she's enamored by it. Your strength, your independence. But she hates you at the same time. But she's sad about a friendship. This could have been a friend of yours. Or somebody that you just, you know how you it's not that the friendship is ended, but you just don't talk like you used to. This person is like locked into their life and bound to this husband, and you out here single, self-sufficient. You know, if you were in a relationship or something, maybe you got a divorce and shit, you just kept going. Somebody is like, they were jealous about that. Because look, confusion, illusion, obsession, and bondage. Damn. It's this man, it's this husband. Yeah, I think you better let her go. Let her go, baby. You better let her go. But she got health issues. He could have set something up that way. This person could have did a death spell over her if she ever tried to leave, because she's getting news about her health. She's the one that's actually doing the death spells. Like, this man could have, isolated her. Could have got rid of all her friends. This is not somebody that has like a lot of friends, you know, or if they do, it's not all the time. Like I'm getting somebody that was just kind of kept, a lot of money, maybe a bunch of children. Okay. Yeah. And this person was like evil eyeing you, watching you because you kept moving forward. It's like, I don't know if somebody like, my nose is itching. This person could come from like a 2-parent household. Maybe they saw their parents go through everything. It's 5:32 on the clock. Somebody could have been married 32 years. And maybe they were taught, you know, you stay no matter what. But they're being tormented. They're sad. The husband is cheating left and right. Their health is failing. Like, this the kind of person that, you know, like I said, if they came from a mother and a father, they saw them go through a lot. Somebody is literally doing what they saw somebody else do. Their father could have did this to their mother. Like, I'm getting that type of energy. Like, don't leave. Is you lucky to have a man type energy. And somebody is jealous of you because with the 3 of Wands, they're watching you be single and self-sufficient. It's like it goes against tradition. And God forbid you got children, you know. You might come off like a Jezebel in their eyes. Like, oh my God, you're not married. Type of energy. Yeah, look. Oh my God, you're not married. This is like eating this person up. The sun. Something's been illuminated. 4 of Swords, it has to be put to rest. Wow. So this was about abandonment. This man could have done something to her mouth, to her voice, so that she feels helpless and she can't speak out, but she's watching you shine, chosen one, move forward, overcome things. This is somebody who is like, how do you just keep moving forward? How do you keep just moving forward? This person stands for the children. It's about the children. They feel stuck because they have children with this person. This person could have a lot of children. 5 of Pentacles. Hell, they could have 5 children, 4 children. They got some children, and maybe even more than that. I feel like somebody kept getting their ass pregnant just to keep them busy. Hell, this could be a family of 10. It's very possible. I can't make it up. This does conclude this message, though. I feel like this person's admiration for you grew into some type of envy, obsession, confusion, illusion, and they just got in too deep and they started doing stuff. And I feel like they absolutely have an entity attachment, or they had one. Something ain't right. And I feel like the husband is just kind of like keeping her crazy kind of energy to take people out, like a puppet master, a manipulator, pulling the strings, you know, on the walls of her thoughts, on the thoughts of her walls, the walls of her mind, mental capacity, in the caverns and the escapades of her deciding factors, you know, the left side of your brain represents how you decide to do something, okay? It represents your intuition. It's like somebody is like wrapping themselves around her decision making, okay? Her creative endeavors, and somebody's created a whole monster. She doesn't have that much longer. I feel like this is, again, another sad story of somebody that absolutely stayed too long. I'm gonna say this again. I've seen it happen to men. I've seen it happen to women that have stayed with these dark ass witches and these dark ass warlocks. And then all of a sudden, year 20, you're saying, I'm leaving you. Okay. And the stronghold is so strong, it doesn't mean that it can't be broken. But after 20 years, you might as well just sit the hell down. It ain't nothing else to do. I saw a guy that was bound to a woman, a witch, and she was so angry. Whatever spell work she did to bind him kept them together. They did not want to be together. He cheated left and right. He knew she did spell work over him, but it was like his way of making her pay. He kept cheating, and she couldn't leave him. See, listen, I'm telling you, you get the petitioning these deities and talking about forever, ever. We gonna be together forever. No, bitch, nothing's forever. Something's got to come to an end. The only thing that's forever by way of a relationship is the divine. And if it's not good, let it come to an end. And every time I saw her, she was mad. I'm like, what you doing? Nothing, just in the house. I'm like, why you in the house? Go out, get your nails done. I'm going to bingo. I'm like, well, you got to do something more to go to bingo, boo. I'm not going to be your bingo buddy. Like, we got to get out and do something. But she was bound to this man. She's a whole witch. Mad, angry. All she talked about was him. That was it. We didn't talk about nothing else. I said, girl, all right, well, I got to go. I said, ooh, I'm thinking in my mind, you've been doing this for the last 20 years. This all you do? She's so angry. Because you a wicked ass witch. You wanted him. And whatever spirit you bound to gave him to you. You just didn't know that the obsession spell was going to backfire and you be the one sitting in the house and he be the one running the streets, screwing everybody and bound to you. He never left her though. He's not going to leave her because he know he got a spell on her. Surprise, you could have ran into a warlock. He's like, oh, okay, you want to bind me? That's what's up. Don't do it. If you being told to leave, leave. Leave, 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 leave. The longer you stay, the worse it gets. Can't tell nobody what to do. We all have free will. But I've seen too many stories, literally, where people have been married to witches and warlocks. And then by the time they try to leave, one lady married 22 years. She tried to leave that man. And, you know, she didn't work. And he took care of everything. He had a whole bunch of money. I watched it. He cheated on her left and right. All of a sudden, the spell wore off around year 23. Mind you, she was just a kept woman. He worked, he paid for everything. She tried to leave him, and guess what? She went crazy. Coincidence? No, she was married to a warlock. He said, forever, ever. You ain't going nowhere. When they say that, they mean it. Girl, you know how that's 23 years of somebody putting something in your food, controlling your mind, cheating on you right in front of your face, and you know it? It's crazy. I seen it. I done seen witches bound. I done seen people doorknobbed. I seen it. What's a doorknob? I done seen a man sit there and stare at the doorknob for 15 years wanting to leave, but just can't seem to get up off that couch and go turn that doorknob. Child, bye. You know, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, Compton, California. That's where I was born, in New Orleans, and raised in Compton, and I have seen stuff between there and here and everywhere. I done seen white witches, black witches, white as in Caucasian, black as in black. I done seen a little bit of everything, as I believe that a lot of you have, which is how we gain our wisdom. You know, you learn from these stories. I'm like, ooh. So when you hear people saying, I want to be married, I want to be married, you better be careful what you wish for. You need to be real specific. Very specific. Be specific about who it is that you want to be before you decide to link up with somebody, because you could very well get somebody that you like, I just want him to be with me forever and only me. And then child has seen love spells with men that sit outside in people's houses, don't want to leave. And somebody's like, I'm trying to break the love spell. Now they don't want the guy no more. He keep following them, and then he becomes obsessed. Now he want to shoot her and the other guy. And like, nobody needs to love you that deep. That's what they don't tell you about a lot of these stories that come out in the news. When you just hear about guys snapping or women snapping all of a sudden, some of them have spell work done on them. Entity attachments. Stuff to keep them bound. Stuff that make them feel crazy, obsessed, because they were weak in the spirit. You got to be strong in the spirit before you connect to anything and anybody or commit to anybody. You have to be strong within yourself. That's something I had to learn the hard way. So when you hear people say, oh, he completes me, she completes me. No, that's dangerous. The hell? So what happens when he leaves? You're not complete? You're incomplete? You need to be a whole human being. You need to be a whole person before you decide to be two whole people together. You better be whole. You better like you. Loneliness and being alone are two completely different things. Don't trauma bond. Trauma bonding is meeting somebody and y'all sitting up and talking about y'all past. Well, yeah, you know, my mom. Well, no, I don't talk to my mom. I don't talk to my dad. Oh, that's a recipe for distractions and destruction. If two people start out talking and trauma bonding by way of their toxic family, and you go in discussing that, that is going to be the lack of your foundation. You won't have a foundation, because y'all going to start to play out the narrative of people that you haven't healed from. Now you wake up and you're like, ooh, I look just like my mama. You start to do everything your mama did. And when your mama had to, you know, do certain things, or maybe you have to unlearn that, or maybe, you know, where am I going with this, y'all? I kind of went on a tangent. Hell, okay, well, you know, I go on tangents here and again. But it's like you start to characterize, or you start to become the characters of the people that you trauma bonded with and that you haven't healed from. So many times people get in relationships with people that have addictions and they miss the red flags. People with addictions are some of the most loving people. They're codependent, that's why. They need attention. You like that attention. If you're codependent and you're starved and you're suffering from abandonment, then you're going to collaborate with that, and you're going to mesh with that. And then you realize that every day is a cocktail. And you're like, oh man, you drinking at breakfast time too? Then you realize you done married an alcoholic. Oh, who does this guy remind you of? Oh, your father? Yeah, you need to heal those traumas, or you will recreate the situation. This is what it means by being whole. Shadow work. I'm telling you what I know. So if you still sitting up being desperate and waiting, and I'm telling you, you better be specific. One time I said, I want a man. I forgot how old I was or how young I was. And child, I promise you, any man showed up. Lord have mercy. I was specific though. I said exactly what I wanted in my prayers. But because I was missing certain things within my character, there was no way that I could have asked for something better than what it was that I was willing to give and or accept. I got the lesson, got out with my life. Thank you, Most High God, and kept it pushing. I think back now like, damn, I could have still been with that person. I could have still been with that person. I honestly had a friend that was trying to convince me to stay with the person. Like, girl, you need to stay with him. Child, listen. If you feel you need to go, you don't need nobody to tell you to go or stay. You got to listen to your own intuition. She ended up staying in a 20-year marriage with a guy that just ran her through the mud. Now they divorced. I'm like, girl, you gave up 20 years of your life? How? She's unrecognizable now. Not in a bad way, you know. She gets a little Botox and a little this and a little that. But the point of the story is, time is a valuable asset. You can't get that back. 20 years is a long time to give somebody your life just messing you over and you trying to fix it. And whenever you find yourself trying to fix something and they can't fix itself, meaning the people that are involved, then somebody's doing more work than the other person. And that shit's not equal give and take. That's not equally yoked. Like for women that check their men's phone, like, girl, I'm gonna see what he's doing. If you got to do all that, oh no, ma'am. That shit's draining. That's draining. And men, the same thing. If you got to check your woman's phone, that's draining. Who wants to live like that? I want to be comfortable. If my phone rings, babe, get my phone. Okay. Because if I wanted to have more than one person, I would have stayed single. What the hell I get in a relationship for? To hide and sneak? And that's a deep-seated issue. What is that? What type of stimuli is that? How is that helping me? To be cheating? How's that exciting? That's sociopathic, narcissistic, psychopathic behavior. It destroys people. It destroys lives. Why do that? When you get with somebody, be with them. Like, what is that about? Like, I'm only speaking from experience, but I just thank the Most High God. That's all I can tell you. I've heard some stories, y'all. I've seen some things. I know people right now still married to people because that's their husband. And they don't want the image of being divorced, but they are miserable. And I know some people that are happily married. I know some people that are genuinely happily married. And it's beautiful. They are a beautiful example of two people. But you know what I noticed? They have great communication. They love each other. They love themselves. And they accept each other. Acceptance. Knowing that somebody might do something that you don't like. Growing together, you know, why not? So this is the message. I did get on a tangent. I didn't mean to go so deep, but we kind of went a little deep. But yeah, that's the moral of the story. So whoever this person is, this man has turned her into a monster. Now she's suffering in her health. It's sad. Because I promise you, when she passes on, you know what he's going to do? Keep going. That's the King of Pentacles, rich guy energy. He got money. He can go get him another woman. And yeah, this guy's going to keep going. It's crazy. So I love y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace be with you.